my head?
I don't want to, but I will. If you keep obstructing my investigation. I mean, it's almost as if you don't want O'Neill to tell us who's been buying those guns.
And now you're questioning my integrity.
Commissioner,
Yeah.
you'll want to hear this.
Put it on speaker.
You ain't a protective custody, I'm vulnerable. Nowhere safe.
Why so fearful?
The feds don't know who they're up against.
God will protect you if you have faith.
At least allow me to share your burden. Who is this man whose threats
Are worse than a lifetime in prison. As a man of God, I can help. As a former inmate and sinner, I can understand.
Better than talking to law enforcement.
Yeah.
Protective custody's gonna be hell. They'll be the only people I see.
Well, take advantage of this moment while you have it. Tell me your story.
This is it.
Almost a year ago, I was contacted by a guy who told me that
Renault, you charlatan. Who you scamming now?
Oh, damn it. Who's that?
Do not let this man fool you. Cyrus is not a man of God. He's a good-for-nothing liar. Her sister, and now my little girl is dead. My daughter died because of you.
What the hell happened? Find out what happened to that audio.
If you go in there, you will blow Cyrus's cover.
What cover? This operation's been cursed from the start. No saving it now.
Anna, that man is a false prophet. He's a total fraud.
Just stop.
My daughter went to him for help and he turned
Can
her
you
away.
calm down?
My daughter died because he wouldn't help her.
Don't hurt her. Heather is a lost soul with a
You
troubled mind.
will pay for betraying Esme. Do you hear me?
No.
My daughter will not have died in vain.
Enough! Guard,
Anna,
take O'Neill back to his cell.
No, don't hurt me, please. Just get her out of
leave
here.
him.
I know.
Go in peace, my friend.
You!
No.
Out of here.
Oh, you're hurting my head. Always.
That was it.
What do you mean, what was that?
Well,
Weren't
your
you
mic
listening?
went out after Heather showed up.
I must have got knocked loose during our struggle.
Heather really doesn't like you, does she?
You must be Agent Cates.
This whole thing is a colossal waste of time.
On the contrary,
Why? What do you mean?
my talk with Mr. O'Neill was very enlightening.
You got useful information out of O'Neill. How? The woman busted in and all hell broke loose.
True. But after the guards pulled her off, Heather conveniently kept them occupied, giving O'Neill and me a chance to continue our conversation.
Why would he tell you anything? Especially after you found out the mayor's your sister.
Well, that was a setback, to be sure, but ultimately the man wants to unburden his soul.
You threatened him?
I appealed to his better self.
Enough with the semantics. Did O'Neill tell you who's behind the mob hits, or not?
O'Neill was much too terrified to give up a name.
Well, that's too bad. I told you.
No, wait. Go.
He said something quite provocative. O'Neill is terrified of the man who, pardon the pun, is gunning for the mobsters. He's convinced this person can get to him in here despite the protective custody.
That's typical snitch behavior.
He said that this man is untouchable because he's a ghost. Literally.
Explain that.
According to O'Neill, the person you're so desperate to find does not exist because he's dead.